This apparently got his girlfriend blown up. Yeah. So maybe, the good news is he won't have to live with that guilt. Right? So, there's some silver lining there. But yeah, it looked like it was going to be a straightforward trade, but, it wasn't. It was a hit.
Okay.
So, good. Do you want to just cut to the trial and do that real quick, or do you have other things you want to do? It's about 10 a.m. by the time you see the right people, get the stuff. These two are waiting in the hallway. They're not supposed to go in the room while you're checking out your official deposition. And thank goodness that Sheila, who got a shitload of cards for that, still has too goddamn many cards. Remember that there was a deposition. Because otherwise you'd have been really fucked. It's like, going through the intense questioning and going, I don't know. Just let him go. I'll kill myself. I'll have fucking Kinley sacrifice it. And then as you're sitting there, also Kinley, you hear a distant howling and shit. And you're like, God damn it. Again? Really? So.
What?
Distant howling.
Yeah. I've done
it. What day?
Day? No, it was once a session. You
didn't say once a day. Oh, good point. Yeah, you're fine. The dogs like you. So, right.
I want to get Eddie's little sister her calligraphy set. I'm just going to set it in front of the door and keep walking.
All right. No
Happy
problem.
birthday, kid.
It will probably have to be after the trial, or you can send it by messenger if you don't mind spending $35 to have it messengered to her.
Oh, sure. Let's give her
back
a thrill.
in the suburbs. You're back in Chicago.
Yep.
No problem.
How much?
Messenger brings it there.
Don't worry about it.
It shows her sitting there going, I think my brother may be dead. It is my birthday. My life could... Oh, calligraphy set. Because you know how kids are. It's like, well, I got a present. He may be dead, but present. So, yes, take a card. That's a very nice thing to do for that little girl. So, cut to the trial. You two are not able to talk to Glenn without yelling in the court, which will probably you.
I'm sure it will come to that.
It well may. It would if you need to trade cards and stuff, unless you want to start doing.
Can I do that right now?
Oh yeah, you can trade cards right now if you want.
Glenn, I have a slip up, which might be funny being used on a lawyer. And then I also have it's not as bad as it looks, in case they try to just shoot you while you're on the stand.
Okay. I will.
I also have a skill plus 15, so.
A clarity and an instant disguise for.
I'm Santa Claus. What?
Slip up and the skill 10.
Okay, just drop those.
Anybody could use the slip up. It doesn't say you have to be talking to the guy, so you could use that from literally back in the courtroom if you felt like.
Oh, I don't have to shout anything out to get him to slip up.
Spill your guts, you motherfucker.
Well, then maybe.
That would be funny.
Well, then maybe you want me to hold the slip up then, Glenn, and you give me the double blink if you.
If memory serves, the slip up just causes an NPC to say something that they shouldn't have. I don't think it specifies you have to yell at him.
It's not bad though if he's if we're trying to get someone basically done for a murder. You imagine he gets up there and he's all regal and he sits down and is like, yes, ask me anything. Slip up. Yeah, I fucking did it. Oh, no.
Yeah, is Bishop going to be on the
Of course.
That'd be great. Yeah, let's do that.
All right. No problem. Cutting to the trial.
Wait, Glenn, did you want full retrieve or convert all real damage to stun damage?
Yes, retrieve.
What? Are you sure you don't want to convert that damage? That's now one of Freddy's favorite cards, by the way. He tried to get somebody to play that so he can use the anal intruder on him to anal refresher, rather, to cure up all their stun damage.
Still got the refresher.
He does. That is his favorite magic item ever. He said his goal is to use it on all the other PCs at least one.
Whoa.
And I think Holmes was, Joshua McKay's character was very badly hurt. And he's like, let me use it on you. And he's like, you never clean it. And he's like, no. Oh, so nasty. All right, you ready for the trial?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. They bring in the bad guy, and you're in the witness thing and all, and they're asking you questions and stuff. Give me a memory roll to remember your testimony.
Okay, I'm playing a skill 15.
There will also be fast talking involved, as you are going to get cross-examined by the prosecution.
Yep.
Tell us in your own words what happened the night of the day of the death of this girl. They give an exact date and stuff, as you may have seen. Excellent.
Hey.
No, I'm good, Matt. And then the lawyer goes, so is it true that you, and he begins cross-examining you. Give me a fast talk roll. If you'd like to support yourself with acting, you may attempt it. I'm not sure how good of an actor you are.
I'll try acting.
Ooh.
He is a good actor. All right. So no problem. Go ahead and give me the plus 5% your fast talk roll, as you're like blah 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 blah.
I play fast talk plus 20.
Probably a good time for it. If you fuck this up at a plus 25, then you are just stuck.
Fast talk. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The jury eats up your stuff, and then they bring up Bishop guy, and yes, he's missing a thumb as advertised, and they're asking him, and he's like, "Well, no, I didn't do any of those things."
Double blink.
I play the slip up during an opportune time of.
And he says,
Guilty
besides,
confession.
Rich, I should be able to kill as many bitches as I want. And the jury's like, and needless to say, things go really downhill after that. His lawyer's like, and he's like, so I killed a couple of people and some others you don't know about. That's not important. The important thing is, oh my God, he says, what I meant to say is, so, yeah, he ends up getting convicted, and you guys are hanging out on the courtroom stairs watching him getting led away, and one of the reporters goes, so it looks like with the verdict, that's a real thumbs down for you. And he's like, thumbs down, thumbs down. He starts hitting the guy with his handkerchief. And, right, at that point, you guys all kind of get sucked out of your bodies. Everybody gets a sanity roll versus spatial distortion, paradigm distortion. There you go.
I got that maxed out. I know that for sure.
Then Kinley goes, woo, I'm flying.
That's not the same as time and space distortion.
No, this is paradigm distortion.
I have that.
Says Dana. Go ahead and roll a d6. Kinley goes, wee.
Yikes.
Glenn goes, wee. Dana gets to roll willpower times 3. Good news, you get a check in willpower if you can make it.
Thanks.
Oh, she's gonna max that shit out quick. She's gonna make strong. No, okay. Fight, flight, freak, freeze.
So it's 0 for making it?
Fight. No, one point for making it, unless you got it maxed out. Sorry. No problem. Right. Roll d20 just so I can kind of keep track. Fortunately, you're not able to fight, but the body you were in does.
Poor Eddie. I tried to be so careful.
Yes. D20. Go. Yay. Oh, it's not for long. Right. He grabs hold of the skate rat who has become a young Republican. He's like, ah! And at that point, Glenn, his body just crumples. And people are like, oh my God, is he all right? This man's dead. Oh no, and it's general hubbub and commotion and stuff. And you guys are sitting in the Old West. You're back to yourselves, or well, you've always appeared. You're all dressed like Old West gunfighters.
Drink.
Everybody's wearing a bowler derby at a slightly rakish angle. Everybody's got a hog leg strapped on. You're all dressed like upper class gunfighters for some reason. And Kinley has grabbed a bottle of something good and is drinking it.
Do we still have the coin?
Oh, thank God.
No. All your gear is back there because nobody thought to hide that ahead of time or anything like that.
Right. So now we've got completely different gear, but
yes,
not our normal gear.
Well, you're in addition to the new gunfighter outfits, all your normal gear is either on you or next to you in a bag. So you've got all your normal shit, whatever that happens to be.
Okay. Tarot cards?
Have you ever been in the Old West before? In the embassy?
I
think yes. I think you're here all the time.
I have Beastkin down, so
that's where you're at.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank God. Need to get out of that young boy's body. That sounded good.
When you say that, it shows like one of the guards kind of like gives a side eye. That's the fun.
I wink him.
Is that the end of a mission?
Well, it's up to you guys. You've either got a few minutes left if you want to do things, or we can end it for day, whatever way you want to go.
Just wondering if you wanted to start a new mission and do a refill and all that, or if we're just
no. You've only got 45 minutes of normal game time left or so. I didn't know if you guys had anything you wanted to get ferreted out, or if you just want to end here. I'm good either way.
Yeah, we got some
stuff
time.
I should be doing, but I don't think there's anything pressing that I need to take care of.
We get a sanity reward for putting that guy away.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get all kinds of shit at the end of the adventure.
Okay.
Yeah, good. I don't think there's anything I need to take care of.
I want to look around Beastskin and see what's going
on. The general thing of Beastkin, it looks like all the fucking refugees from the MMO land, all the original Doras live here now. There's approximately 1,000 people living in the embassy grounds. They are constructing the fuck out of everything. It looks like the embassy grounds have grown to approximately 6 times the size that they were because they bought up other people's homes, knocked them down, and built shit there. It's walled compound. They've also got a couple of mysterious buildings on the ground that you're not sure what happens. One of the buildings looks kind of like it's a really thick walled secured place. The other place kind of looks like if you were to take like 9 garden sheds, like the large nice garden sheds, and put them in a square and then make it into just one building. It's about that size, and it's got all the windows and stuff are covered and everything. So that's a mysterious place. And there are literally people, like, you used to have your own rooms and shit, but now each of the rooms fill like with 12 people. So,
wow.
Yeah. But they are working their asses off too. They're not just laying around and, doing nothing.
And Dana and I have been out of the action for
a long time.
So maybe Alex Kinley can give us a briefing on what's been going on lately.
Ooh.
Also, before we forget, Alex, are we still turning in our tarot cards to the embassy, which we are in right now?
No, I think the last time I heard, we were just I think people were starting to keep them. I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't know.
It's
So
been a
they
while
could be
since
all activated as a single deck.
I've been. Yeah, we were doing that, but I think then everyone realised it was like.
Oh no, they're still doing that, Matt.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, your character knows even if you don't. Yes.
Yeah,
I've just been keeping a list. I thought maybe we were keeping a list then of the ones that we had, because that's what I've been doing.
No, everybody else except you is giving them to Pete, who's putting them on a big list. Pete or Freddie.
I'll do that again.
will turn mine.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't really help you guys, but I haven't done stuff in this area for a long time. I know basically something bad's happening in MMO land and it's flooding here. That's about it.
Well, we turn in our tarot cards before we forget.
Thought it was
Right.
Burlington.
No, these are all from MMO land because something bad.
Well, they're the Ice Torque people.
Ice Tower people, yeah.
Mhm.
Is that what the bad thing is? Is there's still bad relations between the Ice Torque people?
Mhm. I don't know. Haven't been to MMO land for a long time.
No. We haven't been anywhere for a long time. So anything you can tell us.
We've been sleeping and or awake for the whole season.
Literally, I think the last time I was in those areas was when you were still playing. So, yeah, you know as much as I
Okay.
do. Seriously.
Where have you been?
Mostly in the Slee Stack zone and the one we've just been in.
Shermer.
Sherman, yeah.
Yeah.
Sherman and Slee Stack.
Never been to the Slee Stack zone.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You should go there.
Do you have a way to get there?
Freddy does, I believe.
Oh.
So maybe next time you play with Freddy, he can take you there.
Okay.
Do you know if it was a gate or
No, I believe he
luck?
trumped us there. I think he's got a trump or something. Maybe wrong. Yeah, no, I think he trumped us there. He like trumping back and forth like he normally does. I'm going to trump back. I'm going to do this. I'm going to trump back. Trump.
Speaking of trumps, but it's probably gone now. It would be great if I could filch that coin off of Eddie Lee's pocket.
Yeah, it would have been nice if you guys had thought to hide it before you ended the mission and stuff. That could have been 500,000 smackaroos or more.
Yeah. I don't give a shit about money, so yay!
Yeah.
So you like what it buys. So there's.
I've lived a long time getting that stuff through other means, so I'm used to it. And it doesn't mean exactly what you think that means. So used to bartering. Want your whiskey? Go pull down this tree for me. Okay.
So, anything interesting been happening in Shermer? Other than what we just did?
No.
Big car bombing.
Just more of what we've been doing. So there's been a lot of mysteries that we've been serving there. Basically, we're the Scooby-Doo gang now.
Cool.
We really should get a brightly painted bus that we can drive around in.
Will that mean that Alex Kinley will wear a cravat?
Sure.
Ooh. Oh, wait, no, then you'd have to be the driver. Maybe you could be the stoned hippie with the dog.
Yeah, I don't think maybe Velma. I'd probably make a better Velma.
Ooh, sexy guy.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's really it. Don't know what else to really tell you. There's not really much I can brief you on. I was just asking the other doors on the gadgety things you have on your wrists, evil demon boxes.
Right.
Yeah, I think Kinley's the only person who doesn't actually wear one.
I have other people wear them for me, and then I tell them to tell people stuff.
True.
Okay.
So, but I think all the people I had them on have disappeared because I haven't actually added anything for a long time. I probably should.
Let's talk to some of the refugees and see if there's anything going on around here.
All right. You guys go around and interview the refugees. Give me, is Kinley going around with you?
Yeah, sure.
Some of them reach out and touch his clothing as he passes and stuff.
Oh.
No problem. From Glenn and Dana, give me a simple research roll.
-60.
My 60 is okay.
I will heal the fuck out of as many as I can before I fumble. Just realized that.
No problem. Nobody's in really need of healing and stuff right now, but you can do your skill whoring on that at the end of the session if you want. Do you two know how skill whoring works?
We've not done that.
We haven't done the new thing yet.
I will discuss that with you shortly. Essentially, the only thing that you find out, because nobody apparently wants to talk to Dana for some reason, I don't know. And the only thing that you find out is that the guys with the torques apparently went nuts. That's why they came here. While they're waiting for the Doras to find them a new home, because there's been some talk that the Doras are starting to find new stuff and all that. So while they're waiting for a new uninhabited home and stuff to be able to go to and live their lives and do some farming, and pretty much they're starting to sound like the fucking Amish to you. The only thing that really came up that is a very interesting piece of information is there's a new theory going around, and they're saying, hey, the other day somebody got killed here because, some stuff fell on them. Basically, it's a work accident. They don't have OSHA here and stuff. And some shit fell on him and killed him, and he respawned. And somebody else said, well, if they're respawning here, then where are the mages that were sent out to find the source of magic? If they were killed, shouldn't they have respawned? Could they have respawned back in MMO land, or shouldn't they have respawned here? Why are we respawning here? They don't know, but they found this interesting. So there's talk about that now.
Maybe they were forcibly ice torqued.
It's possible. That's possible. They don't know, but eventually somebody will go and find them. But if they don't, it's not a huge deal to these guys, because they were not good mages, and a lot of them were kind of like these superior dicks. Like, I'm an all-powerful mage. You're not all that great, Charlie. Yeah, I'm all-powerful. So, they were like, oh, yeah, go find the source of magic. Away with you. And so that's an interesting thing, though, because, if they died when they were out cruising around on the ship, then they should have respawned some fucking where. And it's been a really long time that they've been gone. So where the fuck are they? Other than that, they're building the hell out of things. They've got a lot of craftsmen. They're not super great, but they try hard. So they've been building buildings and shit. You also get to find out what's in the two buildings. One of them is pretty much an explosion building, and that's left alone for the PC. So if you have anything you want to check out, maybe it might explode and shit, you go in there, and that's meant to contain the blast and just blow up yourselves instead of everybody else. And by command of the ambassador, anything that's potentially dangerous that the PCs get, they take in there. The other building houses a very common UFO.
UFO?
Yeah, it looks like a flying saucer. Yeah, it's an actual flying saucer. They tell you that although they have an owner's manual for it, they are missing some of the major things for the flying saucer. Rathel and Rad produced provided rather the owner's manual. Nobody knows where the fuck he got it. But apparently what you need, he can get. And Doc Fulton wanted an owner's manual, and Rathel and Rad got him an owner's manual for an alien spacecraft, which
I bet he loves the I can do it card.
And the owner's manual is written in some weird alien language and English, and of course Chinese, because everything now comes written in Chinese as well.
I meant to say the I've got it here card.
Mm.
That's perfect for him, isn't it?
It's a good card.
It is a really good card. So that's what's in the mysterious buildings, and they've also been working on trying to reduce the amount of racism against elves and stuff. And it's worked to a certain extent in this city. They're no longer going to just kill the elves when they see them. They'll at least say, howdy, partner, and then shoot them. So there's been progress made. Although people inland who actually do have wild elf attacks, as they call them and stuff, they're pretty much still the kill on sight one. So all the MMO people are super interested in getting a whole collective amount, because they've got like a couple hundred elves and stuff, because people love playing elves in MMO. They just didn't know they'd be kill on sight in so many goddamn places. When they chose elf, they were like, I can do extra languages and I can see in the dark, and now you go, I'm good. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on with them.
Okay.
Yeah. Stuff that they've heard, the Sleestack Zone, they've heard about that. There's a PI office there, and anytime Doras want cases to work, they go to the Sleestack thing. Downside is humans are really rare there. It's like going to the Midwest and finding Asian people. It can happen, but it's not super common in a lot of places, especially little towns and stuff. You might be the one Asian family in the huge fucking town. So they suggest not doing any criminal activities, or they'd be like, it was the humans. But yeah, they've heard that people actually get private investigator licenses and stuff there and go work cases and stuff. They've overheard people talking about that. What else? What other stuff would you like to know about? You made it half, but they won't tell Dana anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's because I'm prefacing my question by. So it is the reason why the Ice Torque people went crazy, because they just wanted basic rights.
That's so cool. I'm giving her a card. They're like, yeah.
So rather than granting them some sort of voice in their own government, you just left the entire country. Okay.
They don't like her at all. At all. Bringing up truth.
There you go. Oh, I didn't have anything specific. Just trying to get the lay of the land here.
Here it's super overcrowded. They brought. Fortunately, though, there's somebody, they're not sure who, dropped off a couple of golf bags worth of gems and stuff. So they're curious to see how that goes.
Yeah, that's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't have anybody who's really into gems and stuff. Yeah. Actually, wait, they do. They got that one dude that Kinley traveled with in the MMO world. I can't remember his name. I think it starts with a D. According to him, they're just lovely. I'm skilled, he says. My hand is stuck to my head like this now.
All right. Should we do our end of mission?
Yeah.
Sure. Explored the area outside of town here.
Oh, yeah.
Is that something you guys would be up for?
They've explored it. There's not a lot going on. They've got spies and stuff that go out and check it out and everything.
You have to go quite far out, some distance, to get to anything of any importance in this area.
I'm thinking since you've got very little time left, that'd be a good thing for at the beginning of a session to go do. But yes, indeed, you go out and explore stuff if you wanted. Ooh, Scott's jamming tomorrow. Suck it. So, right, go ahead and does anybody have any cycling cards?
Nope.
Cool. Discard anything you don't like. Take end of mission refill. By the way, everybody's going to be pulling a D6 Sandy for locking up a dangerous criminal scumbag.
Nice.
Any play immediately?
Nope. I'm done.
Any cycling cards?
Hero.
I forgot.
Followed. No. Spy training.
Spy training's a new card. You should enjoy that.
Hold on.
Somebody's trying to get in. I need to defend myself. Let me get the guns.
I'm gonna use training time. Can I get a check in pistol?
Cool.
Got it. Then
Well,
what?
let me go over how skill learning works. First off, Sheila, is there anything that's either spells or amber powers that you really want to work on?
Yes.
Taking a refill. The discard card.
Ah, yeah. It's mad. Look busy.
Leaving it.
What do you want to work on, Sheila?
My little buddy is supposed to be getting skilled up to be able to help me make things. But
Well, first,
I've not even been able to successfully start on that.
Fortunately for you, this what's it called? The skill whoring part is really going to help you out because you didn't really get to do many of your skills before. So I believe, what's your highest level amber power? Is it the shadow walk to known location one?
Anybody under 10 hero?
I'm pretty sure Alex Kinley's got more than 10 hero points.
I have shadow walking and detect power.
Oh, detect power? Okay, hold on a second. Let me look here. Okay, you have detect power pattern, yes? Here, let me copy paste it in to make sure you've got the right thing in because that's the level 2 power. Here you go, Sheila. Matt, you got over 10 hero points left on Kinley?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
What about Dana?
How many hero points?
I'm at 20 right now.
Hey, everybody's good.
I give you assistant refill, Dana. Haha.
So sorry, what was that for?
It's a critical hero card. If you're under 10, you can play it and get a hero.
Ah.
Hey, I got a victory.
I'm going to put me in Spy Law, I think.
Yeah, spy training is one of the new cards.
Spy Law.
Okay, so now I have that description down.
Excellent. Now, if you go into in the upper right of your sheet, you see the cog that says on the upper right of the Roll20 thing, you see the cog that says My Settings, and next to it is Collection. The 3 lines, 3 dots, bullet point looking things. Upper right of the Roll20 sheet. Like you see where the rolls appear, yeah?
I just somehow closed my, there we go. Okay. So cogs, my setting.
Yeah, next to it is the collection one.
Collections.
If you hover over the 3 bullet points with the 3 lines, it says
Yeah,
collect.
it starts macros.
Yep. If you find the macro, scroll down a little bit, it says skill whoring, and then click the in-bar setting. Actually, I'd recommend clicking all the in-bar settings on these. It's very, very cool. So do you click the one that says skill whoring?
I see skill whoring. I'm check marking in bar.
Yeah. And then show macro quick bar, check mark that.
Yes.
And then underneath the pictures, you'll see the skill whoring box and any of the other boxes that you checked. Underneath everybody's picture where it says Maddie, Glenn, Sheila.
Yes, there we go.
Cool. Now, all you have to do is when you, now you're just wanting to build up your pattern powers, yeah? You just want to try to climb up higher in those, right?
If that helps little buddy be hopeful, yes.
Yeah, you need to do a lot of climbing, basically.
That's all right.
Okay, so what is your percentage chance in the detect pattern or power pattern?
It is 17.
Cool. So you're going to be going for a target of 1 to get a crit, but if you get under 17, then you'll get a check. So click the skill whoring button, and that says number of rolls 10.
Yeah.
So click submit, and then your target number, put in 1. And then when you hit submit, okay, so you didn't get to go to the next power up, but you did get a roll of 6 in there, so you get a check mark in the skill.
Okay.
So then you just see normally if that will go up.
So you get 10 tries to do spells or amber powers or whatever, and then
Spells or amber powers are the things you can go for with this, because there's a lot of fucking trees. I'm not doing it for like normal skills and shit.
Right.
But
and then attempts at painting.
if you're trying to go up in the trump tree and you need to get is the first level one your highest one?
Me?
In the trump?
Oh, yeah. No, I've got Shadow Walk and Detect Power Pattern.
No, I mean for the trump stuff, you've got basic trump.
Oh.
Do you have sense trump?
No.
Which tree do you want to climb in? Which is more important, the pattern or trump stuff?
I would probably just go for checks.
Then the best way to maximize it for checks is if you click the skill whoring thing, leave number of rolls at 10 to start, and then which skill would you like to try first? Do you want to, let's go with the walking pattern to a known location. Okay, what's your percentage in that?
26.
Make 26 your target number.
Okay.
And then hit submit. Number of rolls 10, target number 26. Submit on the skill whoring button.
Hit submit. Not seeing any results.
Neither am I. Okay, try again. Wait, do you have the 20? Is the 26 written down on your? Well, no, it won't matter. Okay, so input. Start over. If you click the skill whoring button, you have that one showing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then number of rolls, submit.
Okay.
Target number 26.
Mm-hmm.
And then submit again.
No.
Oh wait, I'm not getting it either. Somebody, hold on a second. Somebody clicked something and they didn't have a value in it or something. Let me do the shake the tree thing real quick. Let's see what happened. There's a weird fuck up that if somebody clicks like a spell or something like that and they don't have a value in it, then it gets weird and I have to shake the tree. But fortunately, Freddie taught me how to shake the tree. So give me a second here. Restart API Sandbox. Okay, let me try it and see if it'll work now real quick. Number of rolls, target number 26. Okay, it's working now. Go ahead and give it a shot.
Okay. Damn.
Okay, you rolled 10 times and none of them were 26. Now, if you look at mine right above, how it would have worked had you managed to roll better, had it loved you, then you would have had 3 more attempts left and then it would be number of rolls, 3, target number, whatever the next one is. So in this case, skill horn didn't do shit for you, but you still have all your other normal skill ups. Do you follow where it's going?
Yeah.
The skill horn thing works. The skill horn button works better for low skills, so you don't have to go roll. But for skills that are really high, where you probably only need to roll once or whatever to hit the number, you're better off just doing them separately. But
alcohol tolerance went up.
Are you fucking kidding?
Check that shit out, man. Rolled a
So
99 and then an 84.
Okay.
do we get 10 attempts at painting as well?
No, you're done with your skill horn. Now, if you instead of doing the pattern thing, if you wanted to do the tarot thing, like next time you want to do the tarot thing, then if you're trying the first level make tarot thing go, then you roll those, and let's say you get 3 of them, then you get 3 painting attempts to make it work. See what I mean? Anything that requires something else to make it work, then you get those. So like if you're shape-shifting away wounds and it requires a couple of different skills, then you get both. Because I am too nice. Can't believe your skateboarding went up so well. You're meant to ride a skateboard. Skateboard into battle, Alex Kinley.
With your chopsticks.
Get
Chuck's episode doom.
10 tries at whatever.
Pardon?
So you only get 10 tries at whatever.
Yeah, you're done.
Okay. I thought the talk on the board was you get 10 powers.
If you were trying to make the painting, or if you're trying to make trump cards instead of doing the pattern thing, then you could try 10 rolls at doing the trump thing, and then, like, let's say 3 of them succeeded, for example. Okay? Then you'd get 3 painting rolls. And if any of those succeed, then you'd end up with checking painting and checking the trump thing. But you don't just paint in addition to your skill horn.
I thought we had a separate pool of painting attempts and other trying things.
Depending on what you're trying. If you're going for pattern, no, you got no painting attempts. If you're trying just to make your trump go up, then you get some painting things if you make the trump things.
More bookkeeping question of there's a nice red parkour obsolete ask GM. So I'm asking GM.
Parkour's gone away.
The points that are in it, are those just gone too, even if a person said invested original points into it?
The original points you can have back and put into something else.
Okay. Just restructure them into the basic ones, like at the beginning of character development?
Yeah. Anything under 60, you can just shove the points in there. Or you can pick up a brand new skill like flying that helicopter gunship you've always wanted. Because I know you'd love nothing better than to fly a helicopter gunship with the other PCs hanging out the door, using machine guns and rocket launchers.
That solved a few problems. One could do it.
I'm going to play the victory before I start doing skill ups.
Yep, so everybody's going to pull out 4 hero points, plus if anybody had clogging greeds or whatever. So 4 hero points, D6 Andy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was an interesting little adventure.
That was a good one. You had to solve your own murder.
Mm-hmm. Well, when I remembered Scott wanted to do some PI stuff, I was like, I got something for that.
Yeah, it's weird being a dead guy. But
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely good that he's
did pretty good there.
that he's dead and didn't find the car because there's some terrible bodies. There's a whole other mystery in the office.
Oh yeah, imagine the cops going, well, it looks like he may have torn the heart out of somebody, and
Yeah.
I'm not really sure where he got the gold coin, and there's some questions that need to be answered here.
Mm.
But he's dead now, so unsolved case. And,
The heart attack.
yeah. And
Left
the
right out.
weird thing is that he's been dead for a couple of days, according to the coroner. And
He's
they're
been
like,
walking around.
yeah, he must have just fucking, lived on somehow to make it to the trial or whatever.
Zombie.
Yeah.
I want to go rob Eddie Lee. It's just going to be in the jeans for a while. That coin.
Yeah. Let's see.
I remember where his sister lived. I filled out my little mailing receipt.
I think the nicest thing that got done was, and it really frustrated the shit out of Frey because he was with Pete, and before they even got close to the end of the adventure, Pete turned in the coin to the Louvre and had the money sent to the guy's ex-wife. You should have seen Freddie. He was livid. So he's like, no. Real quick, I already know the title. It's called The Alley. So let's see. Matt, what have you got to say to the studio audience out there while your mouth is full?
Eating.
Scott, what have you got to say?
Try not to die.
Or if you do, investigate your own death. Sheila.
Thank you. If you made it this far, thank you.